This is why I will never ever date a girl who's in the party scene, because the party scene is entirely linked to hookup culture, casual sex. The amount of headaches you go through and what happens to your life when you do this, when this is like a huge desire of yours to just try and get laid, it sends you down a very wrong path next to broken women, broken men.
We're at a point right now where it's like women are wondering like where are the real men at? How come they're not approaching me?
Most women church with Ruslan.
Hello, pull up.
Mostly what they tell me is like they would love for like today, the number one way that men and women meet is online. They meet on Tinder, they meet on Hinge, they meet on Bumble. That's simply, they don't meet in church, they don't meet friends, they don't meet at school, they don't meet at work, they meet online.
And those are the ones who come out more feminine, believe it or not. They're the ones who are a little bit more like, a little more shy because they won't approach you in person, but over the phone they have all this bold stuff to say.
That was you probably have the stats on this. That was trending in that direction during COVID. Obviously, that accelerated like crazy.
It's through the roof. And again, what I keep saying is like the old order way of thinking about dating. We don't date in happy days anymore. We don't date in like the sock hop and we're going to have a malt after the dance.
Jukebox days.
We're going to go stare. We're going to go steady. Yeah, we love that idea. It's romanticized, but that's not how we meet today.
Let's delve into the intriguing topic of divorce rates worldwide and their impact on marriage. Contrary to common beliefs, divorce rates in the Western world have shown a decline, challenging long-held assumptions. However, it's important to note that the divorce rate has not reached rock bottom. Interestingly, there's more to this story. Alongside the declining divorce rates, there has been a significant drop in the number of couples choosing to get married. This trend has left women feeling uneasy, while men have taken a step back from the dating and marriage scene, leaving women perplexed about their motivations. Men have become more aware of the potential risks associated with marriage and are unwilling to take any chances. These men, often referred to as modern men, are politely declining committed relationships with women. Although the current divorce rate in the USA is at a 50-year low, some men still hold on to the hope of finding a successful happily ever after. However, as the dating game continues to become increasingly perplexing by the day, the future remains uncertain. We are left wondering what lies ahead for the institution of marriage, given the evolving dynamics and complexities surrounding relationships. In summary, the Western world has witnessed a decline in divorce rates, accompanied by a decrease in the number of couples getting married. Men's reluctance to commit and the ever-changing landscape of dating have contributed to an atmosphere of uncertainty. The future of marriage remains uncertain as we navigate these shifting dynamics. The divorce rate remains low, with a mere 14.9% of marriages ending in 2017. Crunching the numbers, it still leaves a nearly 50% chance of marriage ending in separation. In 2019, the number of marriages hit a new low, resembling a sinking ship in the dating world. Men, in particular, are showing disinterest in marriage. A recent article highlights the concerns of women as the number of couples getting married continues to decline drastically. Imagine being in a long-term committed relationship without the traditional marriage proposal. No white gown, bouquet toss, or cake cutting. The author of the article raises alarms about the potential consequences of having children outside of wedlock. The situation is a cause for worry for many women. Now we find ourselves in an alternate universe where the traditional rules of love and commitment are being disregarded. Is this the end of familiar marital norms? Well, we're getting pretty close. It seems like most, if not all, women out there dream of walking down the aisle with their perfect partner. However, if millions of men fail to step up to the plate, that dream may remain just that, a dream. This trend isn't limited to the United States alone. It's happening all around the world. Marriage rates are plummeting at an alarming rate, faster than a bouquet toss gone awry. Professor Philip Cohen attributes this decline to the strong push for gender equality and women's empowerment. It's the women who are making the decision. Imagine the following scenario. A woman in her mid-20s bursting onto the scene, proudly proclaiming her educational achievements and relationship experience, ready to settle down and start a family. It's like a romantic comedy unfolding in real life. And you know what? I have a feeling that most men would be open to this kind of commitment. But here's the twist. That's not what's happening at all. Women in their 40s are declaring that age is just a number. They're asserting that 40 is the new 30 and taking proactive measures like freezing their eggs to enjoy life on their own terms. Women these days are actively engaging in dating for casual flings and fun. However, when they eventually decide to settle down and start a family, they begin discussing the option of finding a donor or male partner to help them with their frozen eggs. Interestingly, a growing number of men are rejecting the idea of starting a family with these women. Men are becoming increasingly frustrated with laws that appear to target them solely because of their gender. This frustration plays a significant role in their decision to decline the institution of marriage altogether. I firmly believe that if men want to bring about change in these discriminatory laws, they must raise their voices and make themselves heard. Otherwise, we will continue down the same path of discrimination and harm. Here's the striking fact. The marriage rate has reached an all-time low, primarily because men are becoming more discerning and less inclined to enter the realm of divorce courts. If my forecast is accurate, the decline in marriage rates could be attributed to men feeling demeaned and shamed by new laws that portray them as terrible individuals. Instead of reacting with violence or causing a scene, men are simply shrugging their shoulders and choosing to pursue their own paths. This shift opens up a whole new world of male social circles characterized by exciting motorcycle rides and adventurous jungle hunts. These men are focused on seizing the day and finding contentment in whatever they do. Let's delve into the reasons behind the decline of marriage and the role that society has played in it. Men, in particular, no longer resonate with the traditional notion of "till death do us part." Why bind oneself with an oath when you can relax and enjoy life as a bachelor? This shift is leaving women somewhat perplexed as men take the reins in the realm of dating and marriage, leaving them wondering about the current state of affairs. It is what it is, and the dynamics are evolving.